Whoa. Okay. Good morning, beloveds. Let's see if I can do this. All right. I got it. I've had a busy morning. I got up. I went and voted, although I pretty much just got to vote on constitutional amendments. So yay. But I did my civic duty. We did our civic duty this morning. And then because where we go to vote is right next to a walking trail, we walked on the walking trail. Not very far. Just, 10 minutes one way and 10 minutes back, and then got in the car and went home. Cause I didn't want to skip the workout, but I wanted to vote, and I don't want to deal with election day. So, I am a big believer in early voting. I love early voting. And so we did that. And, you can tell that we've been in a drought because the creek was really, really low. That's mainly what I wanted to do, was walk over to where I could see Cypress Creek. But we did find a really pretty place where it would have made a great video, except it was just we walked under a bridge, under a road. It made this really pretty sound of the water coming over the rocks. But you could also hit the cars. So I was so I just took a picture. I'm like, no sound for this. And then came home and dealt with this. And, so I've already had a busy day. As far as I know, I don't have anything to do tonight. And that's not exactly true either, because I am going to go out to the Renaissance Festival on Saturday. So I got to get ready for that. But here we are. Okay. We are doing your spiritual power. So let's do the housekeeping and then we'll get into it, because I think we're finishing Pray and Prosper today. And then we'll move on to the next one tomorrow. So and the housekeeping is simple. It's just me reminding you that we are Creative Life Spiritual Center. The website is creativelife.org. The constant contact email, info@creativelife.org. If you will email that, you can get on the list. You get one email a week unless something unusual happens. We do live in hurricane country, but it's a real person doing it. He just didn't have time for more than that. Tells you what's going on for the week and the month, and the hot links are hot. If it says click here now, it means it. It will take you right to the information of the person and help you get it. Now, hang on. It's a blind CC. That's what I'm trying to say. Nobody's going to see your email. So you won't end up on anybody else's email list because of us. So I hope you think it's worth it. Now, the last one I'm going to mention is the social media, partly because you're watching this on social media, and partly because it's a free, easy way to support the center. We do not monetize the social media. We don't want to deal with the ads any more than you do. So what we ask you to do instead is to subscribe, follow based on which platform you are on. If you allow notifications, it'll let you know when we go live or upload new videos. And then engage with the post. So react to the post, comment on the post, share the posts. I say react because on Facebook, you can do more than just like it. I don't know about David, but I'm funny. So, you can use the other react buttons too. All right. And like I said, free, easy way to support the center. It bumps us in the algorithms. More people see our stuff. All right. That is it. Now, your spiritual power is a collection of probably Ernest's smaller works that may not have been published many other places. They, in fact, said that 4 of them are pretty rare. We are finishing up Pray and Prosper today, I believe. And yesterday, we got 2 examples from him on when he says because Pray and Prosper is an essay about all of his thoughts about prayer. All of his thoughts, and they come under headings. And so, but the last two that we did yesterday were examples of what he means by prayer. And I think that that's what we're going to get. At least 2 of the 3 are going to be that. Even the third one, because the third one is a group prayer. So let's do this. And then we'll move on. Okay, so if you're reading along, I'm on page 181. I don't tend to highlight in his prayers, but you know what? Every now and again, Ernest just has this really amazing turn of phrase, so I keep my trusty highlighter handy. All right, so prayer of circulation, assimilation, and elimination. And I would tell you that what I think this one is a prayer for physical health. Because those are words that he uses about physical health. So, it might be, you could probably tweak it to just about anything, like business affairs and things like that. But most of the time when I hear him use those terms, he's talking about the physical body. But I don't know. Let's get into it and find out. So, prayer of circulation, assimilation, and elimination. This prayer is a recognition of the divine indwelling spirit. The spirit within me is circulating through every atom of my being, flowing in joy, carrying the life-giving essence of love and wisdom, truth and beauty, surging through every atom of my being with divine power, energy, and perfection. The infinite spirit of wholeness and happiness within me. Joyful is its flow. Complete is its surge. Perfect is its circulation. Every idea that enters my consciousness, everything that enters my physical being is assimilated in the flow of this divine life, harmonized through its unity and directed by its intelligence. Everything is assimilated and digested. Therefore, the activity and thought of my being are balanced and perfect. Every function and organ is in harmony with the rhythmic flow of the universe. Nothing remains in me but the truth. Truth eliminates everything unlike itself. There is nothing unlike truth. There is no stagnation, no inaction, no wrong action. There is one actor acting in and through me. One wholeness manifest in every part of my being. I rejoice in this circulation and flow of spirit. The peace and calm of the eternal well-being. The joyful recognition of my union with good. The glad opening up of the gates of my whole being, that I may become saturated with the essence of perfection, is now complete. And that is a masterclass on how to treat for principle. He doesn't deal with conditions. He does do a little bit of denial in there. You saw that he did a little bit of denial in there, but he's going back to the fundamental principles. All right. And goes back to the atomic level. He's like, every atom of my being. And so that's one of those things that when we treat, we're not treating the condition. What we are doing is revealing the truth underneath the condition, which is why he says, turn away from appearances. We're not dealing with the condition. What we are doing is reminding the body that the body is perfect, whole, and complete, and that it is made of a divine substance. Masterclass. See? Okay. All right. Now, here's the good news. There's one for prayer for successful business. So again, I'm going to assume, which is how he starts it. Let us assume. So he gives you a little paragraph about what he's going to do and then does the treatment for you. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I love it. All right. Prayer for a successful business. Let us assume that our business has become sluggish or inactive. We then turn to the all-pervading presence for its inspiration and guidance in the same manner that we prayed for a physical healing, knowing that our success in business, the activity which we generate through the operation of law, depends upon our ability to conceive. We therefore eliminate from our thinking thoughts of failure, limitation, or poverty, and we pray after this fashion. No matter what others may say, think, or do, I know that I am a success now. I radiate joy and am filled with faith, hope, and expectancy. I refuse to think of failure or to doubt my own power because I am depending on the principle of life itself for all that I shall ever need. I know that there comes to my attention everything that I need in order to project my business in every direction with the certainty of success. I see this expansion and pray that it may bless everyone who contacts it, that I may serve all who come near me, that all who know me shall feel my love and friendship and shall sense a warmth and color within me. I pray that everyone that touches my business in any way shall be uplifted and satisfied. I bless and praise everyone who is in any way connected with my business. I draw them to me with the irresistible charm of divine union. I serve them and am served by them. The reciprocal action of love prospers those I serve as well as me. I am success, happiness, and fulfillment. And again, masterclass. Because what you see is he's treating absolutely everyone. You know, he's not treating just for himself or his business, but he's treating everybody that is supported by his business or is supporting his business. I don't know that Ernest had a business, but that, you know, that's the idea here. So whoever is using this, and that's one of those things about science of mind. What you want for yourself, you got to want for everybody. And that's what Ernest is doing here in this treatment. He's saying, look, everybody that has anything to do with my business on either end, I'm knowing a warmth and color and success. And, you know, and he also says, and anything that I need comes to my attention. So he's saying, make me aware. Make me aware. Again, going back to principle, not appearances. All right. I'm really enjoying these lessons because I think in the long run, this has made me a better treater. All right, last one, and then we'll wrap up. This is group prayer because we do that. You know, in Science of Mind, a lot of times we do a lot of one-on-one stuff, but that's why we have the practitioner of the day, and that can be a group prayer. And sometimes, you know, we'll have prayer circles. Again, that will be a group prayer. So, this is Ernest's suggestion on how you do that. The one supreme spirit within, around, and through every member of this group. Each is a center of God consciousness, life, truth, and action. Infinite intelligence governs, sustains, and animates every member of this body. Good alone goes from them, and good alone returns to them. Infinite mind establishes harmony and right adjustment of all personal, family, business, and social affairs or conditions in the life of each member. Each is supplied with every good thing. Each is happy, radiant, and complete. The Spirit of God manifests in each one as peace, harmony, and wholeness. Everything that any one of this group does, says, or thinks is governed by infinite intelligence and inspired by divine wisdom. Each is guided by infinite intelligence into right action. Each is surrounded by friendship, love, and beauty. Each person is a manifestation of the divine spirit, which never tires, which is birthless, deathless, and limitless. Each is receptive to the inexhaustible energy of the universe and to the divine guidance. Each person in this group is conscious of complete happiness, abundant health, and increasing prosperity. Each is aware of their partnership with the infinite. Each knows that everything they do shall prosper. Each is conscious of the inner peace and poise. Each immediately becomes conscious of a more abundant life. Well, that's an interesting way to do it. They do have this thing about, I don't know. I think I'm going to have to go back and think about how the way I do because when I do the closing treatment, I'm doing it for more than one person, you know, like I'm doing it for the whole world. I'm absolutely doing it for anybody that's listening. But I haven't done it quite that way. So now I'm going to think about it and we'll see if I adapt it. I may or may not, you know, but it was interesting. It was very interesting. Okay. Well, that was pretty impressive. That was Ernest Holmes' thoughts on prayer or treatment, whichever word you want to use. So tomorrow we will start with Discover a Richer Life. All right, beloveds, I'm going to now encourage you to have a great day, a wondrous day, a fantastic day, a magical day, an enchanting day, a wonderful day, an awesome day, an amazing day, a middle of the week day, a go do your civic duty day, a enjoy the cooler morning day, a fall may actually be coming day, yay, a take a look at Ernest's treatments for inspiration day, I just forgot what I was about to say day, and that's okay, day, a good day. Oh, hang on. Cuddle your fur babies, tell somebody you love them, do something just for yourself day, listen to amazing music, read a good book, read something that expands your mind day, a good day. And if that is too much pressure, simply have a day. You are enough, just as you are. You are a beloved expression of the divine. Your spirit in motion, God in action, a brilliant light, a divine spark, and a brilliantly beautiful masterpiece. I'm gonna get it out there. And a work in progress at the same time, at your own pace, okay? My favorite part of that sentence. Whew. And as Reverend Jesse likes to tell us, you are godly. Explore the truth of your being. Get to know who the divine knows you to be. Divine knows you to be good. And from there, anything is possible. All right, beloveds. I'm going to move on to the process of my day, so I'm going to remind you. Hang on. Yep. Reverend David should be on around 5 p.m. with you. I should be back with you around 9-ish tomorrow. Take care of yourself. Know that you are loved, and I will see you next time. Well, you got